A few behaviours that you might notice when you are around a narcissistic individual. And these are pervasive patterns of behaviour. It is who they are as a person. There isn't other underlying reasons behind this. There isn't different behaviours or different disorders at play. They tend to come from a place where they feel entitled to have everything their own way. They lack the empathy for other people. They're incredibly exploitative. They're very envious of others. They believe they are special. They're very arrogant. Therefore, when you're dealing with a narcissistic individual, due to them being envious of others, you will often notice that they try to sabotage you or sabotage those around you. Or they will go all out to talk badly of anybody who has achieved something or purchased something. They will mock it, they will pull it down any way they can, or they will try to take the credit for it in some way due to their own envy of the other person. Due to their lack of empathy, you will often notice that they are incredibly bad listeners. You are going to feel ignored as they go all out to turn anything and everything onto themselves in some way. So if you go and share some form of good news with them, they are going to have done something far better than you. If you go and share where you're going on holiday, they're going somewhere far better than you. Or they will say, oh, what would you want to go there for? Oh, I won't fancy going there. Oh, it's awful. And they're very negative about it. Share any form of bad news with them and they don't strike up that two-way conversation because they've been through something similar, so they try to help you. They take over the conversation about how they've suffered something far worse than you, how that's nothing compared to something that they've been through. Due to their grandiosity, due to their need for that excessive attention and admiration, they can be some of the most boastful people you can ever meet. Now, they can do this covertly, where they just subtly imply things, or they can do this overtly, where they outright state things, and they can outright state untruths and lies as they exaggerate and boast and brag about anything and everything so that they can try and gain the admiration that they believe they're entitled to. They are always too busy for you. They are there for you when they want something from you. However, whenever you need them, they disappear on you. They up and leave you. They make you feel like you're asking for too much from them so that you stop asking while they continue asking for more and more from you. They don't admit to being wrong. Nothing is ever their fault. They're always going to shift the blame on to you or those around you so that they don't have to take accountability for the things they're doing to you. They will go all out to impress strangers over caring for their own family. When their family is no longer providing them the attention and the support they feel they're entitled to, they look to gain that validation from strangers. So they will play the hero of how they've done everything for their family, which is usually lies and the narcissist's boastful and exaggerative behaviour, and that their family don't appreciate them. Or they will play the victim of how their family has just got no time for them. And as the strangers can't see the narcissist's true character, they validate the narcissist's version of events, and then the narcissist believes that they are right. They will make you feel like a burden. Again, they're always going to be too busy for you. Ask them for any form of help and they're going to make you feel like a burden. Therefore, when you stop going to ask them for help and support due to them not being there previously, due to past experience, due to them making you feel like you're a burden, and do it for yourself, they will criticise how you've done it. Oh, I don't know why you didn't phone me. Oh, I thought you'd have done it like this. It'd have been for... They're going to criticise it and mock it in some way. There's a good chance when you're dealing with a narcissistic person that they're always going to run late for you due to their self-centeredness. There are many reasons why people will run late in life. There are people who are self-centered, who are just not interested if it's not about them. There are people who just have poor timekeeping and they're like it with anybody and everybody, including themselves. When they are supposed to be at an interview, they just can't get themselves together and turn up on time, no matter how important it is to them. Yeah, they take responsibility for their poor timekeeping. With a narcissistic individual, it's everybody else that held them up. It's because they've got so much on their plate and nobody is helping them, nobody is supporting them, nobody cares about them as they look to get away with their behaviour. They look to walk ahead of you, metaphorically and actually literally. When it comes to a narcissistic person, they believe that they are superior to you. Therefore, they always want to be one step ahead of you. They will create competitions just so that they can be ahead of you. Some narcissistic people will walk ahead of you, impressing those strangers. Now, some people can just have long legs. Some people can just be trying to make sure that the family see everything that they've gone to see. Some people can drag their feet behind. There's plenty of reasons why people walk ahead. With a narcissistic individual, it's about their sense of superiority. And they have similar patterns of behaviour, and it's a pervasive pattern of behaviour within their life. They go all out talking badly of others, again, due to their envy. There are lots of different reasons people can behave in these ways. With a narcissist, you will notice it's who they are. They might change temporarily in order to get their needs met. However, inevitably at some point they revert back to who they are and they don't take responsibility for their behaviour. Instead, they go all out to blame and shame you or those around you so that they can get away with their behaviour. And when somebody is making you feel responsible for everything that they do wrong, it's very wise to avoid these people, because they're not going to learn, they're not going to change, they're not going to grow, they're not going to develop as a person, because nothing's ever their fault. They don't need to learn, they don't need to change. To a narcissistic individual, that's all on you. However, as soon as you get to a point where you've had enough of their games and you walk away from them, they get offended. They accuse you of not caring about them, of being selfish, of being awkward. Or they will replace you with a new source of supply and try to provoke jealousy within you, and then accuse you of being bitter and jealous. And when someone has betrayed you, you can have those feelings within you. So the narcissist has provoked that feeling within you so that they can gaslight you and those around you by accusing you of being the problem, so they don't have to take responsibility for the things that they're doing to you, because they've shifted the blame onto everybody else. And that behaviour works for them, so they see no reason to change. They believe it's you that's ungrateful, it's you that's unappreciative, it's you that's turned against them. Therefore, you're the one that needs to change. You're the one that needs to make it up to them. They see no wrong in their behaviour, but they see wrong in all those around them. Meanwhile, as you see wrong in your behaviour, you question yourself, you doubt yourself, you blame yourself, you change, you do all you can to appease them, not realising that they're simply just using you. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot get no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books on Amazon, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. If you'd like to go and check those out, they'll also be in the description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.